Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumn and the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love for Aries. It is general, so it might not resonate for you. If you were drawn to the video, then perhaps the message is intended for you here. But if it does not resonate, don't try to force it. This week, Aries, we're doing what I believe is called a compatibility read. Okay? We're taking a look at first the energy that both of you are bringing to the connection, the connecting energy, and then we look at the strengths of the connection, the weakness of the connection, and most likely outcome within the next 3 months. So for your energy, Aries, we get shadow dance, which is the devil energy, which is Capricorn. You might be connecting with a Capricorn, but in this particular deck, this card actually talks about being caught in the haze of lust is what it really talks about. It's not the devil energy. It's not the same as it is in traditional tarot. This is a very physical energy, okay? Very lusty energy is what I would call that. So that's what you're bringing into the connection. What is the person connecting with you bringing to the connection, please? The person connecting with Aries, what energy are they bringing to the connection? The person connecting with Aries, what energy are they bringing to the connection? I do want to say that you might find the roles reversed. That happens sometimes, so take it as it resonates for you. But well, it's taking a moment, isn't it? What energy are they bringing to the connection? That's like 7 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's too many cards. Can we please get less cards? What energy are they bringing to the connection? The top one there, though, was the Queen of Wands, which is your energy, Aries, but also just fire signs in general, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it is also very passionate energy, very magnetic energy. But can we please get a card for the energy that this person connecting with Aries is bringing to the connection? I didn't see what was under the Queen of Wands. Justice. That's interesting. This is Libra energy, so you might be dealing with a Libra, but that talks about balance, fairness. Balance, fairness. They're trying to do what is fair. They're trying to keep the situation fair. It could be very like logical kind of energy. Can we see what is the energy that is connecting Aries and this person? That's the connecting energy. Oh, wow. 7 of Swords. Well, that has to do with deception. The 7 of Swords, it's deceptive energy. It's someone who's being very sneaky. It represents sometimes self-deception, sometimes deceiving others, but the connection, the energy in the connection is deception. Let's take a look. We're going to clarify, but let's take a look at the strength. What's the strength, please, of the connection? The Page of Swords, which is seeking for the truth. In the Page of Swords, this person is asking questions, but maybe not being direct in their approach, wanting to see things for what they really are, wanting to see the truth about something, wanting to discover something, but maybe not like being very upfront about that. Okay, but it is seeking truth, and that's the strength. What's the weakness of the connection? The 3 of Wands. The strength and the weakness cards have been very interesting in all of these readings, but the 3 of Wands, this is, you feel like you've invested in something, and like it's almost there. It's almost within reach. And want to go, you want to complete it, you want to get to that something that you've been working towards. And when I say you, it could be either one of you or it could be both of you in the connection. But the weakness is that desire to continue. You know, there's something there just outside of your reach, and you've worked so hard to get this far, and it's right there. It's very like, I'm going to have this energy. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's take a look at the most likely outcome within the next 3 months. What's the most likely outcome for Aries and this person they're connecting with within the next 3 months, please? Most likely outcome in this connection, please, within the next 3 months. The Nine of Wands, which is not giving up on something, okay? That's a very dedicated energy. Life renewed. Wow, so many cards came out I didn't realize. Life renewed. This is the Judgment card. So this is kind of an acceptance card, like accepting everything for what it is. And like in the acceptance of something, we kind of release ourselves from those things. You know, we opened more doors. So that's the Judgment card. The Two of Swords, which is about a decision that has to be made, okay? Possibly a decision being made and the acceptance of that. But the Four of Pentacles, which is not wanting to let go of something. Four of Pentacles is holding too tightly. Wow. Yeah, overall, it feels like, yeah, not letting go. It feels like the outcome in the next 3 months is still holding on to something, holding on tightly to something, and still working at it. With the Nine of Wands, you know, we're taking a moment, we're taking a breath, but we're not giving up, and we're going to get right back at it. The Two of Swords can sometimes indicate a decision not being made. I mean, that's how I really look at the Two of Swords, honestly, because in the Two of Swords, usually the person's wearing a blindfold and they're holding two swords, and there's like absolutely nothing restricting their body. Like they could do anything. They could take the blindfold off and look. It's a refusal to look at those choices, you know, a refusal to look at it. In this card, I find it interesting that she's holding the sword to his neck. I don't know. It implies that that the decision is heavy, which it is, and that's why you don't want to look at it, you know. But I also think it's interesting that he doesn't look afraid and she doesn't look angry. There's like no anger here. There's no, it feels like there's a lot of acceptance, or maybe not acceptance, like possibly from his perspective, like not seeing the situation for what it is. But she doesn't look angry. She doesn't look like she's going to hurt him, because she already knows what she wants to do. And she's holding the sword there, but it's almost like she knows she's not going to hurt him. So I don't know how that resonates for you, but let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. Let's take a look at their Justice card. The Shadow Dance in traditional tarot, the Devil energy, has to do with obsession. And I don't think that in this deck it's not also about obsession, but it definitely has less of a negative kind of. In traditional tarot, the Devil it's generally not good energy, you know. If you're obsessing over someone, that's not healthy. So it's not generally very healthy. But with this deck specifically, this Shadow Dance card, it's lighter, you know, and it's for the word that I thought was forgiving, but it's not like it's forgiving someone. It's forgiving. It's an acceptance of self, okay, an acceptance of situation and desire, and all of that is normal, and all of that is natural, and it's okay to be in that energy. It's very okay to be in that energy. So like yeah, it's like an acceptance of that and a desire. Okay, but let's take a look at their Justice card. The Justice card, please clarify. They're coming through wanting to keep things fair, wanting to, yeah, be fair. Not just in this world fair, but like, I don't know why I thought the word cosmically fair, but like, yeah. Okay, we get the Emperor and the Daughter of Cups. And the Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups. The Emperor, that's you, of course, Aries. That's Aries energy there. But it's also somebody who is in charge, you know, somebody who feels very, it's someone who's very powerful. They're very confident and, yeah, because they're just sort of in charge. So if this doesn't represent you, it represents that energy. But the Daughter of Cups, the Page of Cups, I almost feel like it's an apology. I kind of feel like they're coming forward like um, wanting to write something with you, wanting to fix something with you. And it may be apology or it may be like expressing something to you because that's what would be fair, you know. Maybe in the past they haven't expressed something to you. And so sharing that information with you would be what is fair and what is right. Let's take a, because with the Seven of Swords here, there's deception. Um, there's some dishonesty from both of you, really, with the Seven of Swords. It may be dishonesty with self on your part, maybe dishonesty with self on their part. I don't know, but there is something here about dishonesty. And they're coming through wanting to right it, you know, wanting to correct it, wanting to make it fair and balanced again. Let's take a look. What's that Seven of Swords? It's interesting that we get the Three of Wands, which is what is in the weakness here. So that has to do with what they've worked towards. And the Hanged Man, oh, that candle just went out. The Hanged Man, which is, well, seeing things from a new perspective in some cases, but also not taking action. I kind of look at it similar to the Two of Swords, like, but maybe because they're just seeing things in a new light. And so they haven't figured out how to take action. But the Seven of Swords here has to do with this weakness, which is where someone has invested themselves, you know, or it may be that what the lie is about how to progress, like how to move forward. Because in the Three of Wands, I asked for something, okay? I asked for it. I called it into myself, okay? I've taken action towards it, and it's right there within my reach. And now all of a sudden, the Hanged Man, I'm not sure that I want it, or I'm looking at it in a different light. I'm not sure like how to progress with it. So it feels like that's what is being said with that Seven of Swords there. Can we take a look at the Page of Swords, which is seeking of truth? You know, you're both looking for the answer. And that's the strength here. It's like there's this dishonesty here, but we want to find the truth. Page of Swords. Also, we get the Three of Swords, the Hermit, and the Judgment. The Judgment, of course, is what comes out in the future energy here. That's acceptance of some kind. The Hermit is pain. Yeah, it's pain. I mean, not the Hermit. The Three of Swords is pain. Sorry, the Three of Swords is pain. The Hermit is someone who's gone within to answer a question, which I think is interesting because the Page of Swords is asking a question. Okay, they're searching for an answer, but they haven't gone within for it. But the Hermit has gone within. They're looking for the answer within themselves. And then the Judgment, this is acceptance and a release of acceptance of what they find. Yeah, I think that whatever the truth is, like whatever it is, you're both going to be fine with it. Like you'll both accept it, okay, with this energy here. There's this heartbreak, which is part of what you're asking about, okay? Um, The Hermit also has to do with our, like, our truth, our hope, and what guides us forward, and what we really want for ourselves, okay? And what means the most to us. Moving forward with that. The Judgment also can be reconciliation. Sometimes I don't know if that resonates for you. You'll have to take it how it is, but however it resonates for you. But yeah, the Judgment can sometimes be a reconciliation. Now, let's take a look at the Three of Wands as the weakness. The Two of Pentacles, the Star, and the Lovers. The Two of Pentacles has to do with it has to do with balancing things, and possibly sometimes when I was shuffling the deck to pull these cards out, I was looking at the Three of Wands and also the Three of Wands up here, and it may possibly be like a third party situation. You may be involved in a situation where there are three people, and that might have something to do with the deception and the pain and them wanting to make things fair. But I'm not saying for sure that that's how it is, because it might actually be different for different people, but it is a possibility, okay? And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which indicates trying to balance too many things, taking on too much and trying to keep it all above water, and like maybe needing to let something go, the Star, though, this is our wishes. This is our big wishes, the things we really want, and the Lovers, to follow our heart. Okay, the Lovers card. This talks about a very strong connection. Even like soulmate energy, something that you feel is meant to be. You feel like you're meant to be in their life, and they're meant to be in your life. That's what kind of energy the Lovers card represents. But it also talks about choices, and the choice to follow our heart. We really want to follow our heart. Um, but in the weakness here, I feel like there has been this work towards something, and whatever that something is, it's important. I mean, it's something that we definitely thought we wanted, and so we've been trying to work towards it and trying to balance out, like, making it work. But what we really want is to follow our heart, okay? With this energy here, the Star and the Lovers. Let's take a look at the future. Nine of Wands, which is not giving up. Life renewed, which could be, like I said, the Judgment card is sometimes reconciliation, but it's really an acceptance. Two of Swords, a decision, and Four of Pentacles is not letting. I mean, we have two cards. The front and the back of this is I'm not letting go, I'm not giving up. I'm not letting go. And then in between, we have this, like, maybe the decision that is made, like, no, it's almost like the choice is still not being made, but I'm not letting go. It's almost like you're sticking in where you are, like right where you find yourself now. You'll be in that same energy. Like, it could be that the choice is made with this Two of Swords, because the Life renewed, it's acceptance, maybe it's accepting that the choice will never be made. I don't know. I don't know why, but maybe. And still holding on anyway. Like, a choice needs to be made here with the Two of Swords, and honestly, the choice is already made. But like in the physical life, like in our actual life, it's not being followed through. The choice, the answer is already there, but it's not being lived, if that makes sense. Can we clarify? This most likely future outcome for Aries? The Ten of Cups and the Daughter of Wands. So, I mean, the Ten of Cups represents loving someone and being loved by them. It's it's a place of peace and safety, emotionally speaking, knowing that you love them and that they love you, and that you have that freedom of emotions within each other, within the connection. Okay. And the Daughter of Wands is very excited energy, someone who, this is a page, so pages represent like the start, not exactly the start of something, but kind of starting something. Pages represent youth. They represent sort of naive kind of energy. But overall, with the Page of Wands, what the feeling that I get from that card is excitement, and courage. And yeah, there's a desire, and they're ready to go for it. It's a very like, I'm going to get it energy. So it really does feel like things aren't resolved necessarily, but that it's okay in some way, um, with this message here. Because with the Ten of Cups, that's peaceful energy. That's um, everything is okay. So either the decision isn't made, and you guys decide to be okay with that, or you accept whatever the choice is, but the choice ends up being like to stay entwined. Okay, because there is happiness here. The Ten of Cups, that's peace, that's happiness, that's comfort and safety. Like, maybe not comfort, but safety. Emotionally speaking, comfort would probably be more like Ten of Pentacles, but emotional stability anyway. And that's what's in the future there. So, I mean, overall, that's positive. Let's see if we can get advice for you, Aries. They do want to come forward with that. I mean, they're trying to make things fair. I feel like that's going to happen somehow, because we do get that Judgment card, which is something that's being worked on here. It is something that you both are seeking. And that's the strength in this connection, that there's possibly heartache here, but that judgment, that acceptance of it, it is something you're working towards, and it is something you achieve. So let's get advice. Can we get advice for Aries, please? Anything else for Aries? Okay. All right. First card we get is you have what it takes. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? So, I mean, that feels like it's telling you that it's okay to love, and if your heart's been broken, then you maybe just need to push it a little. Well, it says lead it, towards opening up again. And I don't know if in this situation, like it doesn't seem like you're so heartbroken that you're not going to consider this person. You definitely feel a lot of physical attraction towards them. And maybe you're more focused on that and not like focus so much on the love aspect of it. That doesn't feel very true when I said it, but perhaps it is. But the card there is saying that it's saying open yourself up to love, uh, and that you'll be okay. If you find that you are currently heartbroken, then you're going to be okay, and you'll find love again. It's kind of what I'm taking from that message. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. If I can make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. Also, I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you now are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. And then this is such a good line. You were such a good idea. How cute is that, the universe? Anyway, so that you have options, and that should mean something to you. Um, acknowledge acknowledge that you have options, and that you are desirable. They wish. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you now are to the lives of so very many. There are so many people that you mean a lot to, and that should have importance to you. Okay, if it doesn't, then you're forgetting it, and you need to remember that you mean a lot to so many people, and that is important. So I don't know how that resonates for you in regards to this connection, but it is what Spirit wanted to say. So there you go. This is all that I have for you this week, Aries. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope that it resonated for you. If it did, I'd love to hear about it. You could post a comment below, or like the video if you liked it. But thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate the support. I hope that you remember to move forward with positive thoughts and positive words, so that you can draw more positivity back into your life. And I hope I see you again next week. Have a beautiful day. Bye.